The other big thing I want to talk about in this one, we're talking about public-private partnerships now. We're talking about this intersection of the big tech and, in this case, mining companies. Well, another great example was the White House meeting with big tech executives. September 4th, Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump welcomed tech industry leaders to the White House for a dinner and discussion on the future of collaboration between the American government and Silicon Valley. And I talked about this at the time, but we'll get a little deeper here. This was the White House statements after this meeting in early September, building on the Trump administration's visionary AI action plan and the First Lady's leadership to support AI education. This public-private corporate collaboration, there they say it right there, is fueling unprecedented growth in infrastructure and innovation as the U.S. leads this new frontier of scientific breakthrough. As I've previously reported on the so-called AI action plan, this is just another way that for the relationships with technocrats like Peter Thiel and Trump to get kind of more solidified. And this dinner, bringing them all together, was simply just another step in that direction of the technocratic takeover of the American government. Big tech leaders in attendance included OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, Google co-founder Sergey Brin, OpenAI President Greg Brockman, Oracle CEO Safra Catz, Apple CEO Tim Cook, Microsoft founder Bill Gates, Microsoft chairman and CEO Satya Nadella, Alphabet Inc. and Google CEO Sundar Pichai, and of course, Mark Zuckerberg. And the fact that Trump, to me, in my mind, just think about this. I mean, I was a part of launching the so-called Expose Bill Gates movement. It wasn't just me, but I was working with James Corbett and there was other people. And in 2020, 2021, we were really pushing for this Expose Bill Gates, telling people on, I think it was like July 2021. And then we did it a couple of times, saying, go to the streets, pass out flyers, put up signs, expose Bill Gates. And at that time, it was very much focused on, of course, the COVID mandates that were beginning, the injections, and overall, just when I did a whole 3 or 4 part series for T-Lab back in the day, looking at who Bill Gates really is and his family's ties to eugenics, and not from a conspiratorial perspective, but from the true crime fact-based perspective. And it was actually pretty successful. We made the news in a few different cities. There were some pretty big actions. We did it a couple times, of course, as typically happens. By the second and the third time, it pretty much the momentum had died down. Nevertheless, my point is there's been big movements and awareness against Bill Gates for some years now, but especially among the so-called conspiracy crowd, the health freedom crowd, the anti-vaxxer crowd. And now to turn around and to find Donald Trump dining at the White House with Bill Gates it's just astounding. And the fact that there's not more resistance, more people speaking up about it, I think is quite absurd. But, you know, now MAGA, I guess, is okay with